Hey everybody, what's happening? What's going on? Today we're talking about Bitcoin and scalping Bitcoin and how to day trade and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and get into it. Today, a couple hours ago, about 2 hours ago, I noticed this is my group, and I posted a couple charts here. One that I thought that a cup and handle might be forming, and then this is a zoomed in version where you can see that it bounced off of my support line that I drew here. And so I did enter that trade today when it hit this at 10.846 was my initial buy-in. And I actually wrote it up through 10.7. Right when it hit this support line or this resistance line, I sold. And then I actually did re-enter at about 10.20. I'm just going to let it sit for a second while I'm making this video. But I just wanted to talk about like how we were able to quickly scalp about, let's see the percentage here, 10.46, 10.846 to 10.7. How we were able to scalp 2% and just like basic things like that, because this is a daily thing for us. So first off, I did draw this support line, and I knew that when it was coming down on the 30-minute, that it was going to be tough to go through that, and if it did, it would be going a lot farther. But I did also notice this cup and handle shape here, so this rounded bottom. So once I knew this rounded bottom was happening, and I saw it hit this, it did close above this line, so that means that the next time frame on the 5-minute did appear next to it. So it hit here and then appeared here. I knew that I should buy in order to ride it up a little bit. It was also on this second layer of the fib, which is a pretty strong support line. I've come to figure out, as you can see on both sides, it's a pretty strong support line and resistance line. And then finally, one thing that I also added in that was not on my initial graph is just this trend line, right? So basically my buy-in was confirmed by following this upward trend that once we bounced off this, it would be going back up, right? So I do have that trend line still in here. It is possible that we just keep riding up until it gets squeezed on the trend and the support here, or the resistance, but I think we're going to pop before that. So also, so I am using the setup that I talked about in my last video with the fib Bollinger Band and the VWAP along with some RSI. I did not use the RSI at all in this past trade. I only used support and resistance lines as well as my Fibonacci Bollinger Bands to realize that we touched into the second layer or the second line here of resistance, which is usually my key to get out, and it can just be seen all over the place. So moving forward, how are we going to be playing this? Well, right now we did hit a double top, and so it's expected to bounce down a little bit whenever that happens, but we are maintaining support above the VWAP. If we close, so closing is when the next candle appears, if we close above, below the VWAP, I will liquidate my position in Bitcoin for the time being and probably let it ride back down to this second fib line, which is also going to be on this downward or this upward trend line down here. So I'd imagine it to happen probably around 10.89 or so. So that would be another entry that I would be looking to get into, and then I would ride that from 10.89 to another 1.5%. But what I really suspect to be happening is that the RSI is going to be, I lost my RSI. I think the RSI is going to be leveling out here, and we're going to be, oh, what happened? I lost it. Well, anyways, I expect the RSI to be, I'm all over the place, sorry, to be leveling out, and we're going to push forward. I would have suspected the drop to already kind of be starting by now, and since we're staying above this VWAP, I'm pretty confident. And we also have this moving average going through as another layer of support. Since we're above both of these lines, I'm feeling pretty bullish on this right now, which is why I'm still having my position in there. And then, yeah, I think we're going to make a run for it here pretty soon, which you can see the price starting to do right now, which is good for us all. Let's see on the 30-minute where my, I guess I need the hour view here to see where my next price target is. Okay, so here you can see that our next real support line is at 11.6. So if we can break through this, gosh, I keep saying support. The next resistance line is at 11.6. If we can break through this resistance at 11.7, the one that we're teetering on right now, I suspect a quick run up to 11.6, in which case then I'll sell, and that'll bring my total profit to about 7% on the day. Right now I'm sitting at about 2%, like I said. And the goal for anybody in the group that I lead is we shoot for 1 to 3% a day. So I've already hit my goal, and now I just need to keep a tight look on it. But if you want to talk trading with me, join the group, the Discord, as seen here. We got lots of good stuff in here all the time. Lots of charts getting posted. There's about 1,500 people in there. Links below. But also like this video, subscribe, say what's up to me. I appreciate it all. Let me know in the comments what you're doing to trade Bitcoin in the current market. So this is a good sign. We see a close here. Oh, not quite. So it's trying to open above. Now what we really need to see happen here right now is it really does need to get above this price point here. I don't want to mess with a triple top. That's definitely a bearish sign, and we should be expecting a quick pullback if it doesn't like it down to 11.18. I mean, these are tiny percentage points at this point when we're moving within this range. So it's really up to you or myself, since I'm the one trading right now, what I'm comfortable with. But this is a pretty interesting position because we are on basically both indicators. So my Bollinger Band Fibonacci is saying we're at a resistance point right now, and the graph history is showing we're at a resistance point. So it's really kind of go time, I guess, for Bitcoin right now to figure out what it needs to do. I wish I could see how to get my RSI back up. I don't use, I've never seen that happen before, so I don't know. But anyways, let me see if I can add. I don't know. Oh well. Figure it out later. But like I said earlier, like, subscribe, comment, say what's up, join the Discord, and go to the website chartbulls.com and grab some trading gear to rock around your workplace or your house or just to trade in. All right, peace.